are live. Welcome to Glamma's Closet, guys. Do, and boo, you got it. Hey, it's funky. It's Sunday. Hello. Good morning. Happy brunch. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here on a Sunday morning. I know that there are tons of stuff to do on Sunday, so thank you for joining me and having hopefully what's going to be a good time. Let me go ahead and say hello to everyone in the chat. Tackle hugs, Brenda. Hello, good morning. Mwah. Brenda, first in chat. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Johnny, my love, good morning. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great weekend. P. Murph, my brother from another mother. What's up? Gina, good morning. Mwah. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing great. Good morning, Randy. It's good to see you this morning. I hope everything is going great at Moon Valley Crafts. And Sissy, mwah. Good morning. Great introduction on the 1500. You did what a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Ashley Reed, good morning from the beautiful state of Missouri. This was from Ashley. Thank you so much. Good morning, Ashley. I just want to know where the Eggs Benedict is. You and me both, Randy. I love Eggs Benedict. I love it. That's like one of my very favorite breakfast foods. Eggs Benedict, French toast. Let's see. Biscuits and gravy. Top 3. Although Cracker Barrel's hash brown casserole too, it's up there. It is up there with them. So we enjoyed our 1500 subscriber celebration this week and had a blast doing that. Loads and loads of giveaways. Had a great time. Thank you so much to everyone who attended that this week. As you know, since you're already here, every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. in Hawaii, 4 p.m. in Great Britain, and 4 a.m. the following morning in Australia. Unless you're in Tasmania, and then it's 2 a.m. the following morning is when we go live for Sunday brunch. Every Sunday, come and join us. And then this coming Thursday morning, I will be doing the Classic Wrap Accessories auction with Johnny on my channel at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time, and we're just going to sell some accessories. Now, I do have a section of things that I'm going to be selling specifically for Aunt Boo, and she has exquisite taste, guys. She's really got this sort of classic good taste. So you're not going to want to miss out on that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, this Thursday, I am going live with Toochman on Toochman's channel at, was it 6 or 6 p.m. Central? I think that's 6 p.m. Central. It's either 6 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But I will be going live with Tooch on his channel and doing the auction thing. Except in men. LOL, just kidding. Are we though? Back in the 70s when I lived in OKC, one of the hotels did a champagne brunch. It was so awesome. I have seen 1,000,001 brunches. As someone who was in the hotel business for 32 years, I can't even tell you the number of brunches that I have seen and eaten and worked at. It's astounding. And my favorite was the final hotel that I worked at. Oh, excuse me. The final hotel that I worked at, the Hilton Frontenac in St. Louis at Lindbergh and 40, they do a brunch on Thanksgiving, on Easter, and on Mother's Day. And their brunch was bar none. They had giant shrimp, they had prime rib, they had a waffle station, omelet station. They had so many different types of foods, and of course, eggs Benedict. And they would serve. You had complimentary mimosas or complimentary Bloody Marys with your brunch, or coffee or juice or what have you. And they hired a pianist, and I mean, it was a very, very fancy brunch in a very expensive neighborhood. It was really nice though, and the best carrot cake in St. Louis. It was so good. Let's say hi to some more folks coming in. Good morning, Angry Otter. Mwah, it's good to see you, love. I hope you're doing great this morning. Hey, Off the Rack Resale. Champagne makes any brunch better. It does it not? You are so right, honey. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for being here. Tooch, good morning, Tooch. I was just talking about our auction this Thursday. Happy birthday, Tooch. That's right, guys. It's Tooch's birthday. Happy birthday to Tooch. Happy birthday to Tooch. Happy birthday, dear Tooch man. Happy birthday to Tooch. I think that was less than 10 seconds long, so I don't think I'm going to get a copyright strike. Brenda, didn't I get one of Boo's purses? I think you did. I'm not sure. You either got hers or mine. But yeah, it was a fantastic brunch. Oh, good morning, Ronnie. Mwah, tackle hugs, my buddy, my pal. Oh, thank you so much, Veronica. Good morning. Too lazy to type today. I heard that. Good morning, my sweet JoJo. I get to sell with JoJo, and she is, of course, absolutely fantastic. She's the sweetest thing. Just absolutely she's like sugar. She's so sweet. So thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for the super chat. And sorry, I'm about 2 seconds late on this, but let's go ahead and say thank you.
Category is Bring It to the Runway. Category is stars, statements, and legends. Tens across the board.
Tens across the board. Thank you so much, Veronica. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. So pretty much it's been kind of a busy weekend. I don't want to say week, because really at the beginning of this week, do you know what I did? Nothing. I didn't post. I didn't list a thing. I just was such a lazy piece of you know what. I did nothing. It was great. I am so sorry. I'm not sleepy. It's raining outside, and it makes me yawn. Maybe I am sleepier than I thought. Right, then Brenda, you better work. I heard that. So yeah, I picked up this cup once, guys, from a yard sale because it said woman of a certain age, and I thought, that's me. Randy, you're right about that. It is recharging. And we all have batteries that run down. We all do. And sometimes you have to kind of stop and step back and take a look. And like, it was my mom's birthday, and we had, we had those things going on, and we had, and I just, I was social to pieces. Pardon me. I was social to pieces, so I needed to kind of, sort of take a step backwards. So Thursday, wow, that was a long day. We had, I was on Ella's auction at Save Here First, and Central Time, that was noon to about 4:30. And then after that, I got about an hour nap, and then I got up, freshened up my makeup, brushed my teeth, grabbed some more coffee, and came back, and we did the Classic Crap members auction on Thursday night, from 6 to 10, right about 6 to 10. So it was kind of a long day, but it was well worth it. It's again, just doing the members auction is my way of saying thank you for your memberships. So if you would like to be included in the next members auction, we're actually probably going to do that in um, right probably right at the end of October, because November I am vacationing, and then we've got the holidays. We're headed into the holidays, and I'm probably not going to do any auctions between December 1st and December 30th. It just doesn't, it's just not, I really want to take that month off as much as possible, and do my thing with my grandkids, decorate, spend some time just to kind of rock around the Christmas tree and have a good time, and get my bar in order ready for Christmas, because we have a pretty big Christmas celebration here on Christmas Day. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it right towards the end of October. So if you're interested in that, please shoot me an email. My email address, I'll type it in the chat if you don't already have it, which most of you do, but just in case. Oh, what is wrong with me? There we go. Let's see. The boys have stayed out at the white party until 2:45 a.m. I stayed home and shopped. I'm too old for that kind of bar party. Yes. Me too. Me too. Now, if it's a casino, that's a little different story, because Glamma and I actually went to a casino this weekend, and we both did quite well. We both did quite well. So I sent my son in college a little extra folded money, and he'll be able to maybe buy a half tank of gas or something. Welcome to motorcycle heaven. That classic crap auction was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Aisha, Kristen, sorry, Randy. You're. Thank you so much. My coffee needs coffee. It really does. On in. I'm guessing that means you're in. Tooch, could you please make sure and ship me an email about that, because that's how I keep track of them. I just start those email. I wish it could quite literally anything from that movie as a comeback, but it was not so memorable. That was hilarious, by the way. That was so funny. If you don't know, a Bootu production, and Carrie, if you could drop your link for that video, Bootu production. Carrie did a movie review on Grease 2. That's so funny. It was so funny. And it was it really is one of those nostalgia things. It's not a good movie in any way, shape, or form. It's not. It's a horrible movie with horrible singing and horrible musical numbers that sound echoey and awful. They sound like they were recorded like under a highway or in a giant warehouse with nothing in the background to stop the echo. But it is so nostalgic for all of us that watched it the first time as kids, or as young tweens, I guess. I think it was a tween at that point, and it was so nostalgic for us that we just love it. We just love it. So yeah, it's the worst thing. One of those guilty pleasures that you love. It's like what's that movie? It's like Xanadu. It's so awful. It's good. So Carrie did a wonderful production on that, a wonderful review, and it was really funny. Good morning. What's up, Chuck? Go Packers. Go Packers. The Packers are playing at noon today. I was so sad that I had to miss it, Glamz. I will update you later. Of course. And Gina, no explanation required. I missed most of the auction because I had to do my community service with the Beardos, but I hope y'all had a blast. That's true, Chuck. Every movie can't be Sharknado. My score for this week was a $5,000 Sony professional projector I bought from Goodwill for $5. The deals are still out there. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You got to catch them slipping. That's all. I hunt for that. I agree. Grease 2 sucked. Yes, it did. It sucketh, but it is, yeah. Not to rewatch it and reach out about items not sold. Not too late to reach out about items not sold. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, Michael, you could say you're going to score tonight. I'm going to score tonight. Michael Caulfield in black leather be still my heart. I'm sorry, but he'll always be Rex Manning to me. With those weird dance moves. And he's got the pirate shirt. I don't want to be a pirate. It was so funny. I'm sorry, but between that and the mouth breathing, I will never. That guy's not my. He's not my jam. Sorry. Wow. My Goodwill prevents getting caught slipping by overpricing everything. Yeah, that's true. I usually catch them on like the 75% off sale days. And when they have like the yellow tags or the green tags or whatever that are 75% off. And I do the same thing with my Salvation Army. Because they have tag days. They'll have like tan tags all week, 50% off. And they have and then they switch it over every Sunday. So I usually go see them on Sunday afternoons after my brunch or on Monday mornings when I think everybody who's had a yard sale has dropped off their stuff. Yeah, but it's cool when I mouth breathe. Yeah, with Chuck, it is cool. Chuck makes mouth breathing cool again. Yeah, Randy, ours won't either. Our Goodwill won't even carry jewelry anymore. It all goes to an online auction. And the only jewelry that my Goodwill now carries is paparazzi jewelry, which it may have resale value, but I don't think it has much. Does he though? Oh, hi, Chuck. That's funny. So I had some sales this week that we'll talk about for a second. Let's get into our Poshmark screen. Okay, it started with this David Meister mid-length. I only had 3 sales on Poshmark this week, y'all. David Meister mid-length black dress with 3/4 length sleeves. I actually bought this for myself thinking that because I was told that the sizes ran large, but apparently they don't run huge. So I flipped it, turned it, sold it. I sold it for $25 and I made $20 in profit. And then these, hallelujah, these actually came in one of those Goodwill shoe boxes, the Louis Vuitton brown kitten heel slide shoes. And again, they're my size, but my feet were too chubby in the middle and sort of hung over the sides. So I decided to sell those rather than suffer. So those sold for $150. I had 200 on them and I got an offer and I thought, you know what? I paid $5 for them. Screw it. So those sold for $150 and I made $120. And then I had a handmade ivory wool knit music theme sweater that sold for $20 and I made $16. Probably should have held up for more, but it's been a slow, sales week. So thank goodness for those Louis Vuitton kitten heels because they sort of saved my bacon on Poshmark. I only had 3 sales this week. My total gross was $195 and my net was $156. Minus the cost of goods, which for 3 sales, my average cost of goods is $3 per. So it came out to about $147 in profit on Poshmark. Interestingly enough, I actually sold a wire mask on eBay for $55. It cost me $12 for shipping. The cost of goods was free of charge. It cost me $12 in shipping. It's something that my brother gave me, and I told him it creeped me out, and he said, well, then sell it. So I sold it for $43 after the cost of shipping. Now, I don't know what eBay fees are. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've sold on eBay. So I am assuming probably a solid 20% for promoted listing or whatever it was. So I'm assuming a profit of 35, probably a little bit more than that, but better to assume on the safe side. And then on the auction that I did this week, I had $69 in total sales. I had 6 sales, with making my cost of goods about $18. So after the cost of goods, my total profit on the auction was $51. So I had 51 on the auction, 147 profit on Posh, and then $35 profit on eBay, making my weekly total of 233. And yes, you did watch me find those in an unboxing, Randy. The only thing huge about you, girl, is your fat. Oh, Gina, you're too kind. Forgot to thank you for the socks. You know what? Nobody can have enough socks going into fall, I think. And everybody needs socks. So I hope you enjoy them, and I hope they fit, and I hope you wear them with pride. Yeah, those Louis Vuittons slide kitten heels were in they were in a Goodwill shoebox. And the Goodwill shoebox, the total with the shipping cost me $36. So, and I ended up with 8 pairs of shoes in that box, or 7 pairs of shoes. So roughly my cost of goods is about between $4 and $5. Because I think that one may have been one of the ones with like an accessory in it too. Because sometimes they'll throw in like a belt or something like that. It's kind of crazy. Hey, mommy Lin, how you doing? Mwah. Hello, happy tea time. There's Lin all the way from the UK coming at us live. What's up, girlfriend? Angie's Oddities, good morning. Good morning, Angie. I hope things are going well in Wisconsin. And again, go Packers. Go Pack, go. I'm hoping. I'm hoping our backup quarterback is I'm hoping he shows up, and I hope he's hungry for a job. I hope he's hungry enough to make really great decisions and really be on his A game today. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because hope springs eternal. Sugars, right, Angie? We're just, when you're a Packer fan, you're a Packer fan. That's how it goes. And I have a roast in the oven already. My kids are coming over. And my grandkids in a little bit. I think if it's not raining too hard, they'll be coming over, and we'll have some Italian roast beef sandwiches with some local cheese and local Provel cheese and pepperoncinis and maybe a little salad on the side, just to kind of help that cheese out a little. We don't want to get stuck on the cheese too much. So yeah, overall it was a good week of sales. It wasn't phenomenal on Poshmark, but it could have been a lot worse. If you have not hit the like button, if I could ask you to hit that thumbs up button for me, that would really make me happy this morning, and I would be very grateful for that. Also, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and it really does make you more attractive. And I 100% do not guarantee that. Ms. Gloria, how you doing, Gloria? Mwah. Hello. Potato salad? Oh, potato salad sounds good. I could actually make potato salad. Now you got me thinking, Brenda. You got me thinking. I do love a good potato salad. And I have potatoes and eggs and mustard, and I'm making potato salad now. See what you did? Look at what you made me do. No, I don't know if I have celery. I'll have to check on that. I do know I have onions, though, so maybe some crunchy. Maybe that'll be my crunch. We also have, we've got I really don't have any eBay news or any salty treats today. I just sort of left everything up to chance. You're getting cold? Lin, oh, I'm so jealous. I love warm potato salad with a little bacon. It is not, but so good. Yeah, it is naughty. I'm throwing some chicken in to make chicken soup for the week. You know what? You can't go wrong. You got to have it. Jewish penicillin. Don't cuss me if you do. What's a good pan to cook fried potatoes? The best pan to cook anything fried would be a cast iron skillet, of course. But if you don't have one, a steel pan would work well. Just make sure and get your oil nice and hot. Get that crispy, yeah. Get that oil nice and hot. Use vegetable oil, and warm it up until it's going to be until when you put the potatoes in, they get that nice brown crispy edge, and then you can make the middle part soft by just taking the temperature down just a little bit. I just about 2 tablespoons of oil. Yeah, I would say a little bit more oil if you're not using cast iron. It's still in the high 90s here. We are in second summer until mid-October. That sounds about right. That's what we've been experiencing this week. And finally today it started raining. And thank God it's starting to cool off. And it's supposed to be in the 80s this week, which is not great. It's not my perfect fall weather, but it'll work. And I'm rushing the season. Oh, Randy only uses bacon grease. Okay, bacon grease makes everything taste like bacon, and that is never a bad thing. I'm about ready to make banana bread and zucchini bread. I've got some zucchini in the kitchen that I scrubbed up, and they're ready to be shredded. So when you bake in the fall, what do you make? Because I like to make banana bread and zucchini bread. Those are my favorites because I can make them and freeze them, and then use them for gifts around Christmas. Oh, Randy, you are a bad girl like me. I love the bacon grease. Chili season. Patrick Murphy's secret chili recipe on deck. We need rain so bad. A county about 2 hours away is less than that 80s left in the reservoir. Oh, 80% left. Wow. Well, it gives me an excuse to cook lots of bacon. I mean, do we really need an excuse, Randy? Do we? I made rotis last night and baked bread yesterday for the first time in years. Now, what's rotis? What's ROTI apostrophe S? Rotis? Fresh breads, cookies, party mix. Do you make like Chex party mix? I love that. Robin's cooking bacon right now. Good morning. Good morning, Robin. What's your bacon? Good morning, sweetheart. That's yeah. I bake my bacon. I'm like bacon, right? So when I get my bacon out of the fridge, I lay the strips down flat, and I have a cookie sheet that has like an edge on it, like that thick, so it keeps that bacon grease in, so that when I'm finished baking the bacon, I can just take the strips out, put them on a plate, pat them with the paper towel, and then the bacon grease, I have a chance to let that cool off, and I can actually scrape that up, and it's got little bits of the whatever bacon is left over too, and that is usually what I will use for like spinach salads and stuff. I'm making myself drool, guys. I'm drooling. I'm literally drooling. And so I use the bacon grease, and you can use that in anything. I have a microwave bacon cooker. It is great, and no standing around watching. Nice. Oh, butternut brownie pie, best thing on earth. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to click that link. Butternut brownie pie. That sounds good. My fall dishes are sausage stuffed acorn squash, split pea soup, spaghetti, pot roast, turkey soup, and stew. That sounds so good. All of that sounds good. I like split pea soup. I'm a big fan. Today is mid-season, 12th anniversary. Happy anniversary! We're going out to lunch at the first place we went to on our second first date. So, Cracker Barrel? Cracker Barrel Waffle House? Going out to lunch is fun, though, because then you can take a nap after lunch, and oh, I love that. You air fry your bacon, and it comes out perfect. Now, do you get the leftover bacon grease, Ronnie, when you air fry it? Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. It is a flatbread very commonly used in the Caribbean and filled with curry, pots, vegetables, etc. There, potatoes, vegetables. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like a samosa or something. And we're wishing P. Murph and Mitzi happy anniversary. My mom jazzes up the traditional Chex Mix recipe and makes it in the oven instead of the microwave. Whoa, okay. Robin makes a gumbo. Oh, I love a good spicy gumbo, man, with like some crusty warm French bread, butter dripping from it. We're all going to get hungry. We're all going to get hungry today. Happy anniversary. No, a little mom and pop shop that has the best gyros. Oh, nice. I usually don't do anything with it, but I could. I suck at cleaning the grease out of my air fryer. Jennifer Hayes, good morning, love. Mwah. Thank you so much. That is the accessories auction that's happening this Thursday. Hey, Stephanie, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Was packing up stuff to take to my booth later. Good Sunday morning, everyone. Steph, where are you doing a booth? Are you doing is it like a street fair, an art fair or something? I'm getting my child a Happy Meal. Y'all doing too much. My fall go-tos are casserole with traditional English dumplings, stews, chilies. Yeah. Chicken and dumplings, too. Chicken and dumplings. I've got my grandma's recipe, and I did a little twist on it. Just to the base, I add 2 cans of chicken, cream of chicken soup. But otherwise, it's her recipe. Oh, and all pies from scratch. Oh, lovely. I love making pies, and I make them from scratch, except I really suck at pie crust. I don't have a good feel for pie crust, so I always buy my pie crust, and then I make the rest from scratch. But, yeah. To be fair, he eats like 10 foods. Yeah, him and Grandpa. Crackhead Barrel really sounds good right now. I love the Mama's French Toast. Mama's French Toast is yeah. In a store in Maumelle, Arkansas. Okay. Well, that's cool. I hope the booth goes well. Oh, man, I can't wait for T-Day and X-Day. Give me a reason to make bulk green bean casseroles. Nice. Turkey Day, Christmas Day. I mean, one could argue that if you're hungry for green bean casserole, go ahead and make it. I bought some fresh green beans this week, so I like the green beans and potatoes boiled together with like the bacon and salt and pepper and a little bit of onion. And it's very simple, and it's boiled to death, but it's so good together. There's just something about it. I love it. It tastes very homemade. Jessica, good morning. Mwah. I hope you and your family are doing well. It's about 30 minutes away from us, and it does pretty darn well. The owner promotes the heck out of everyone in the store. Nice. Very nice. I share you out. Sharing is caring. It sure is. Thank you, Jessica. Mitzi doesn't like it. Oh, yeah. My go-to is green chili stew. Hubby loves it. Ooh, okay. Green chili stew. Jennifer Hayes, my queen, she says. I have yet to make a green bean casserole, and it is one of my favorite vegetables. Any tips? I would use, honestly, I think the canned green beans work better than the fresh green beans. Yeah, I said it. I said it right here on YouTube. I said that. I said that shit. I would say just make sure that you drain your green beans very, very well. Drain them and then let them sit. Let them sit in the colander. Yeah. That's my main tip. Mhm. And whether you use French's fried onions or the store brand fried onions, I haven't found that it makes a difference, honestly. Not feeling like a queen today, more like a peasant. How is your surgery recovery going, Jennifer Hayes? I hope I hope that it's going well. Pull back on the amount of milk to thicken up. They usually do too much milk in it. Yeah. See, yeah, I agree. The canned green beans, I'm sorry. My mother used French cut canned green beans, often using frozen. They end up tough. Yeah. Yeah, so just make sure and drain you what we want to do is reduce the liquid. You do need that little bit of milk, but you don't need as much as they say. I would half that. Because that way you have like a richer sort of base. Also, I used half and half instead of milk with a splash of soy sauce. Oh, I didn't think about soy sauce, P. Murph. I'm gonna have to rethink. That's going fine. Thanks for asking. Well, I certainly hope it is, and please let us know if we can help in any way. Also, Jennifer, if you want to drop your link for your Buy Me a Milkshake, please do so. We all benefit from Jennifer's dropping our links. Splash of soy or Worcester. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Worcester. For green bean casserole, stop by a local Long John Silver's and buy some crunchies. The batter drips from the fish, chicken, and sprinkle on top. Grateful coleslaw, too. Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, hell, Michael, that's next level. I'm so going to do that. Yeah. Michael, I think you just made a new boyfriend. Patrick Murphy loves you so much right now. And of course, Mother added sauteed fresh mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Thank you so much. And thank you for dropping everybody's link, Jennifer, but please don't forget to drop your own link. Jennifer, you are the bomb diggity, and we all love you. We all love you. So yeah, buy Jennifer a milkshake. $5, $10. I mean, do what you can. Not everybody has a lot of money. We all know that. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That's it. Worcestershire sauce. Good morning, Liv. How you doing this morning, baby girl? Mwah. We're just talking about things that we make in the fall. I tried to make apple cake. I tried to make this German apple cake, and I did not succeed. I keep trying again and again and not succeeding. My electricity just went out in the bar. Actually, it's not my electricity because otherwise my thing would be unplugged. But it would appear that I have been sitting still for too long, and so my lighting has gone up. My motion sensor lights, which are out here, have gone. Watch this. Watch. Oh, look what I can do. Yeah, I'm like God, but way tackier. Fall is for soup, right? I've got all the stuff defrosting for beef stew in a couple of days. And so I'm going to be making beef stew this week. I do make a stuffed pepper soup. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Look up the recipe for stuffed pepper soup. It tastes just like a stuffed pepper, and it's filling and it's thick. But it is really, it's not bad. Pumpkin spice cake and cookies. Everybody with the pumpkin spice. I never know how to say it. Oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna wash my sister, but yeah, it's wash your sister. You can pimp me out, it's okay. I roast my own pumpkin and make my pumpkin mix for baking. I gotcha. Normally I normally I don't, but I have my accidental garden out back. And it's all little pumpkins. So whatever my grandchildren don't pick, which I'm letting them have absolute carte blanche. But whatever they don't pick, I'm gonna roast up and puree and put that in the freezer and use that for like a pumpkin soup. It's really the only way that I like pumpkin. Everything else is like, ugh. I'm just not a fan. Tuna pasta bake. I love a good tuna casserole. I know that there are people who don't like tuna casserole. I love a good tuna casserole. My favorite is easy taco soup. So yummy. Taco soup is so good. We used to do a chili party every year, but haven't since we moved to the country house. Need to start that again. A chili party? Heck yeah. Ixnay pumpkin spice. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but some people love pumpkin. Butternut squash soup. Oh, that sounds good, Johnny. I love tuna pasta bake too. Yeah. Okay, here's the question. Give me a one if you're a fan of a tuna casserole, and give me two if you're not. I happen to be a huge fan of tuna casserole, and the traditional one with the egg noodles and the cheeses and the cream of mushroom soup and the tuna and the crunchies on top. Let's see. Let's count them up. Okay, so tuna casserole. One if you love it, two if you don't. We have one, two twos. 1.5, but not enough to. I like it, but not enough to make it. I just like throwing a can of tuna into a pot of mac and cheese. That counts. That counts as far as I'm concerned. Two twos. Yeah, I think the ones have it on this one. Depends on who makes it. That's true, Kelly. And welcome. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, it does depend on who makes it. I like my own. I get high off my own supply. I hate to say this, but I like my own cooking. I'm very Midwestern and I'm not scared of butter. And I'm not afraid of anything that has calories and or animal parts in it. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not gluten free. I'm not any of that. I'm just sort of, a Midwestern grandma. Liv has never had tuna casserole. Liv, take a box of mac and cheese. The next time you make a box of mac and cheese, add in some extra cheese, like shredded cheddar or something. Add in a little extra cheese, and then throw in a drained can of tuna and see if you like it. Must use all packed tuna for best flavor. I like the tuna with oil. Tuna in oil is like my favorite, as opposed to tuna in water. But it's harder. It's getting harder and harder to find tuna in oil. I like mine with a thin layer of cheese over baked Ritz topping. Oh, that sounds good. I was brought up on offal and pig's tails. It's not such a bad thing, though. I've never been a picky eater. My grandpa used to say she's a good eater, and I didn't realize until I was older that that's not necessarily the compliment that I thought it was. Oh yeah, same here. Living in Mexico, we ate lots of offal. I still, to this day, I love liver. I do. It has to be cooked right, obviously, but I mean, fried liver with onions and onion gravy and over a bed of rice. Shit. I don't put cracker crumbs on top, just cheese. I use the finely shredded taco mix cheese. That's usually the best. Awful sounds awful. Play on words. I like that. Homonyms. I have good skin thanks to the collagen in them. Yeah, I like tuna in water. It's my favorite is in oil, although I'll eat tuna in water, but my favorite is in oil, in like the vegetable oil, like the Star Kiss tuna in the vegetable oil. Before I forget, I did want to send out some sweets to the sweetest today. Thank you to my buyers from the Save Here First auction on Thursday. That includes Brenda Reed. Thank you, Brenda. She's in the chat. That includes Tooch Man. Thank you, Tooch. Angela, she's in the chat. I'm sorry. Angela, I don't think I saw her in the chat. Sorry. It was Anglia, Angela. Dawn from Two Hip Chicks, Michelle, and Stephanie. Stephanie is in the chat. Thank you so much, Stephanie. That's a Uni Magique. I also want to thank all of those of you who attended the celebration, and congratulations to the winners of the drawings, who include Gina, Michael, Angry Otter, Gina, she's in the chat, Dodo, Liv's Creations, she's in the chat, and Aisha's Creations. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Thank you to those who attended the members live auction, and congratulations to the drawing winners, which were Veronica Mitka and Amy Hot Mess Thrifter. So thank you so much for being there. And then just a final note. Hey, Shamrock Pixie. Mwah. Hello, good morning. Just a final note. 27 years ago this Friday, I married the love of my life. I was extremely, extremely lucky to find this man, and I had no idea how life was going to turn out for us. I knew that we were going to have to work, and we started with nothing, and we put a lot of hard work into. We had kids to raise. We had a home that we bought. It was kind of a shell of a home, and we had to remodel it as best we could on a very limited budget. We both worked jobs, and we both worked very, very full-time jobs. But throughout it all, no matter what happened, through tragedy and triumph, through illness, through sickness and in health, seriously, he has been my partner and the better part of our marriage. I would definitely argue that I got the better deal. But he has been my life partner and my mate, my true mate, for 27 years this coming Friday. So happy anniversary, Glampa, if you're watching out there. Sometimes he'll lurk. Or sometimes he'll watch it later, but happy anniversary. Honey, I love you so much. I love you so much. You are my absolute rock and my life, and I would be nothing without you. So thank you. Thank you very much. You have my heart forever. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Thank you. We're celebrating. We're waiting until, well, he bought me an anniversary gift, but I sort of called him and said, hey, you're buying me this anniversary gift. And he said, oh, that sounds nice. So that's how that went. But I was downtown with a friend of mine, and we were doing some shopping after we went to lunch at the Foundry. And I went into a secondhand vintage store, and it was a higher end boutique type of secondhand vintage store. And I found a full length, it's almost like a boudoir robe, but it's not like it's raw silk. And it has this beautiful embroider all the way around it. And it was from the 1920s. So it was literally an antique, over 100 years old. And I found this at this store, and they wanted $380 for this thing. And I cannot justify spending that much on one garment unless I made it my anniversary gift. So I called Glamma. I called him up and I was like, "You won't believe what you just bought me for our anniversary." And he's like, "Oh, I have excellent taste, don't I?" I'm like, "You really, really do. Thank you. You were too generous." So that's how I got my anniversary gift. And it's hanging in my closet. I'm scared to death. I wore it out one night and I was scared to death that I was gonna like spill a drink on it or get a food spot on it or anything. I mean, we're talking about a true antique. So right now it's just sitting in my closet looking pretty. I have to, but I plan on wearing it on my cruise, so you'll probably see pictures of me in that. Good morning, Tina. It's good to see you. Yeah, Randy, it was just beautiful. I mean, just beautiful. Just beautiful. The craftsmanship. I just celebrated my anniversary. Look at all of us being happy with our life choices, right? You got to make life choices. You wear a silk robe out. Yes, I wear it over something, but it's like a kimono robe. It's not like a it doesn't tie at the waist. It's not like ooh la la. It's not that. It's very 20s, very flapper, very like, very like Asian inspired. There's no other way to describe it. And it's yeah, it was fierce. What can I say? Here is Jennifer just dropped the link for her milkshakes. And if you could take a moment, take $5, buy her a milkshake, that would sure help her out. Jennifer really does spend a lot of time. She really does spend a lot of time and energy dropping everybody's links and making sure that everybody is, everybody gets covered, and she gets no remuneration for it whatsoever. So, girl, you are brave or stupid. I could be brave or stupid. I'm not sure. Of course you wore it out. That's why you are Glamz. I honestly, I have no shame. Often called receiving robes, meant to be seen. Yes. Post pictures. I would love to see it. Yes. I do need to post pictures. I'll see if I can pull it up. Good morning, Swampy. Mwah, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Little photo shoot next time you wear it. Actually, let me see if I can find it on. Hold on. I may be able to find a photo of it online. Nope, that's a kimono robe. It's not exactly the same thing. Pongi. That's what it's called, a pongi robe. Okay, so it is literally like this. Hold on. Let me share my screen. So it is literally this almost exact same robe, because it's got the turquoise and the orange and everything in it, but it's like raw silk, and it's from the 1920s. Excuse me, and it's a pongi robe, and this is what it looks like on the back, and this is what it looks like on the front. And then it's got embroidery around the edges, and it's just absolutely a vintage piece of. It's a jewel. I mean, honestly, it is. It's one of the coolest things I've ever bought. Wear it to the next brunch. I should. Hello, all. Just got out of church. All right, go Swampy. Tina, if you need a help with the mod, let me know. Yeah, it looks a lot like that. So yeah, I'll maybe I'll pop it on next Sunday then, and we can all take a look at it. Well, that sounds boring. I am happy to report there will be no more stoned on paid med auctions. For you, maybe, unless I fall down and go boom again. I mean, for you, I don't know. If I can get them, they're more fun for me. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Anyway, yeah, it's no, you were fine, Stephanie. You were great. But yeah, I was really really happy with it, and I know I paid way up for it. But also, you saw the cost of the one that I pulled up on Etsy, and that's they're running between $500 and $600. So 380, I thought was a is it the best deal ever? No, of course it's not. But it is a treasure, and I plan on keeping it very well taken care of. So I'm very happy with it. It's kind of like the Yeti. It's a forever piece. That it's a forever statement piece in my closet. So I think that just about winds us up for today. I am going to. I think I smell my roast being done. I'm gonna go make Italian roast beef sandwiches um, for lunch and go watch my Packers play. And in the meantime, though, I hope that everybody has a wonderful week. Please don't forget that we have the accessories auction on Thursday morning at 10:30, and Johnny and I hope to see you there. And in everybody have a wonderful week. Have a happy Sunday and a wonderful week. And Miss Tina, it's always nice to see you, honey. Mwah. Oh, it is the first day of fall. Well, then have a great fall. Let's all go make some soup. I bet everybody's hungry now. I mean, we kind of did that show. We did the food show today. So just no matter what you make or where you go, don't forget, Glamma loves you. Have a great day.